up? Listen, welcome to Story Time. I'm your host, LaVon Gillette. This is my Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Hi.
That's her whole government name.
Whole government name.
Auntie Shelly on the beat. Because she raps. I ain't lying. But welcome to Story Time. Auntie Shelly, you want to tell them what Story Time is about?
What's it about?
Yeah. She's like, wait, y'all like how she got started though? Story time.
I was like, story time is about, well, I'll put it this way. Story time is learning about our heritage.
Yes, it is.
That has been kept from us for years and years and years. If I had to put it in a nutshell, that's what I would think. All the things that school didn't teach us, our parents didn't teach us because they didn't know. So it's all these lies that they've been telling us, we're seeing that now they're lies, and now we're telling the truth. And we want everyone to know this truth also.
Hey, listen.
Story time.
Story time. Listen, the way she put that in a nutshell, that was real good. All right, so as you all know, that's what story time. So I do want to say that we are not a religious group. We are not anti-white people, because I know we see a whole lot of Hebrew people talking about they are Esau, kill Esau, all that kind of foolishness. We don't have nothing to do with them kind of camps.
Nope.
We're all about, like she said, learning about our Hebraic heritage and the things that was stolen from us, and rediscovering our birthright and what that looks like. So we're not a religion people or a group, okay? This is definitely our heritage, okay? So every time when we start story time, we start off with scripture. So we're going to go ahead and go to the book of Jubilees. Don't you look in that regular Bible of yours, because they didn't put it in there.
Not there.
And they did it for a reason, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go to Jubilees 2:18, and I'm going to read it. And it reads, just because it's Friday, okay? And it's the Shabbat Shalom.
Hey,
it's the
Shabbat
Sabbath.
Shalom. The doors of heaven almost open. Sun going down. Get ready.
Down.
Open.
This is such a crazy. This is so crazy. All right, so let me go ahead. Jubilees 2:18. All right, so and he, okay, talking about the Most High. And he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath, that we should work 6 days, but guard the Sabbath on the seventh day from all work. And all the angels of the presence, that's one group of angels, y'all. And all the angels of the sanctification, that's another group. These two great classes he has bidden us to guard the Sabbath with him in heaven and on earth. And he said unto us, behold, I will separate unto myself a people from amongst all the peoples, and these shall guard the Sabbath. And I will sanctify them unto myself as my people, and will bless them as I have sanctified the Sabbath, and do sanctify it unto myself. Even so will I bless them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim. And I have chosen the seed of Jacob. Come on, seed of Jacob. Yeah. From amongst all that I have seen. Listen, he's seen a whole lot of people, okay? But he's chosen the seed of Jacob, which you are a part of. All right? And if you're not, you can be engrafted in, okay? Yes. We don't leave nobody out. All right, so I have chosen the seed of Jacob from amongst all that I have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn son, and have sanctified him unto myself forever and ever. Forever is such a long time.
It's forever.
It's forever.
That means it's right now.
Forever, okay? Forever, and I will teach them the Sabbath, that they may guard the Sabbath thereon from all work. And thus he created therein a sign, in accordance with which they should guard the Sabbath with us on the seventh day, to eat and to drink, okay, seasoned food, yes, and to bless him who has created all things, as he has blessed and sanctified unto himself a peculiar people, which is you, above all peoples. Not that we are better than anybody, but we are called to a higher responsibility and accountability.
Yes.
Okay, people above all peoples, that they should guard the Sabbath together with us. That was Jubilees 2:18. All the way to the 22nd verse. If you don't have that book of the Bible, you can YouTube that book, and you can listen to it. It's so dope, okay?
Yes.
Fire. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Listen, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me talking about the book of Adam and Eve, okay? Listen, glasses off, because I can't see. But listen, the book of Adam and Eve is so crazy. Like, in your regular Bible, you get a synopsis.
Those cliff notes.
Those are cliff notes. That's what you get, okay? You getting cliff notes written by somebody that I guess I would say probably like the 5th grade, okay? They leaving a whole bunch of details out, events out. They just listen.
It's the elementary school version.
It's the elementary school version. So we I'm assuming that y'all know the book. I'm assuming that y'all know about Adam and Eve, okay? Because we're going to dive into the book of Adam and Eve. And this takes place after they left the garden, okay? And I'm going to try not to be real ratchet with it. I'm going to tell you what happened, okay? I'm going to read it.
We're going to tell it like it is.
We're going to tell it like it is. And this, I want y'all to remember, like, these are your ancestors, okay? These aren't just characters in a book. Like, these are your people. Like when Mr. What's his name from Medea from that man show? He said, "This is your granddaddy." Oh. Listen, these are your granddaddy. These are your people, okay? These are your people. So keep that in mind as we are reading, okay? All right.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, am I the one reading?
We can listen. I'll start it off.
Yeah, okay. Because I know you excited about this.
I am, because y'all don't get it. Listen, because I didn't get it. It's not that you can't get it because I didn't get it, but listen, I didn't get it, okay? So y'all gonna catch all these eyes and you might get this side, but that's all right. All right, so the book of Adam and Eve, and we're reading it. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's a big book, so that's why I don't have it up. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. We ain't got time. So I'm gonna have it on my lap, okay? But I'm not making up nothing.
Big, right?
I'm not making up nothing. These are the book words. Okay. So this is the story of Adam and Eve. And it says her Hebraic name is Kuwa, but I ain't got time for that because I'm going to mess it up every time. So I'm going to call her, well, we know her as Eve. All right. And after they had gone out of the Garden of Eden, and Adam took his wife, y'all know what that means? Little bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Pops. You know what I'm saying? We're brothers. All right. So you get it, okay? Because I don't know if it's kids around, but you know, she banged. All right, so and he took his wife Eve and went to the east, and he abode there 18 years in the east and 2 months. And Adam knew his wife. Y'all know that word "knew," okay? All right, sorry, okay. Eve and she conceived and bare 2 sons, the enlightened one, who is called Cain, and the kind-hearted one, who is called Abel. That's I think it was crazy that they did the characteristics thing. Enlightenment. I think of illuminated.
Illuminati.
Yeah. And then you got the kind-hearted one.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what comes to mind.
Okay. Yeah, and bring out the 18 years.
Oh yeah, 18 years. Oh, listen. Thank you. So listen, in your regular Bible, right, in Genesis, it made it seem like he banged. And then, you know, after when the Most High created them, it looked like he just had his way with it, right? But y'all, they was chilling in the East for 18 years.
18 years.
18 years. They didn't have kids. They got to really enjoy their marriage before they brought in somebody that was calling their names 15 million times. Right? Mom! Listen, they got to really enjoy themselves for 18 years. But in Genesis, it made it seem like right when they got married, he was like, listen, you looking real good.
Yeah, it make it look like they failed. They had some kids and but no.
See that?
18 years.
18 years before they even had kids.
Yeah. And you're thinking because you thinking your kids, I was married 18 years. They wasn't happy for 18 years. They was miserable.
Oh, there you go. See?
Because they want to get back into that garden.
Right. That's so true. Because this is after they left the garden.
After the fall. Yeah.
After. Yeah. And we're going to get into that, okay? Yeah.
Because remember, they had a perfect life.
Ooh.
In that garden. Perfect.
It was
no sin, no nothing. It was perfect. Yah came and talked to them every Sabbath. Every Sabbath. Chilling with the
homies. Like, what's up? Like down to earth.
Yep. Chilling.
Just chilling. And then the angels too. Chilling.
Yep.
These people were chilling. These angels was coming down. Listen, I'm going to read it.
Yep.
Listen. All right. Verse 2, I don't know what this is because our Bible is different. Okay. So it says, and after this, talking about after when they had, the kids.
When she conceived,
When Adam and Eve were with one another, and while they were sleeping, Eve said to Adam, Adonai, behold, I have seen in a dream that this night the blood of my son, the kind-hearted, one called Abel, being poured into the mouth of Cain, his brother. And he went on drinking without pity. And he cried out to him to leave him a little of it. Yet he hearkened not to him, but drank it until he was full. Nor did it remain in his bowels. So he was throwing it up, throwing the blood of his brother up, but came out of his mouth. And Adam said, wait a minute, let us arise.
Like the
and go see what has happened to them. For perhaps the enemy warreth against them. Maybe the enemy is making them mad at each other, striking, because sin had entered. Right? Yeah. So they both went up and found Abel slain. He was dead by the hand of his brother Cain. And Elohim said to Michael, the great prince, listen, this is a whole angel.
That's Michael.
So Elohim, the Most High, he was like the creator of everything. Was like
Michael.
Imagine us being two dudes, okay? Two good-looking dudes, okay? Okay, so he says, say to Adam, reveal not the secret that thou knowest to Cain, thy son, for he is the son of wrath. But grieve not, for I will give thee another son in his stead, and he shall make known to thee all that thou shalt do. And these things told the great prince to Adam. So look, the angel told Adam this, okay? And Adam kept thy words in his heart. And afterwards, Eve bewailed herself concerning Abel, their son. So she was just toe up. I had this dream, and I can't believe it happened.
And it happened. And her whole son is dead.
Her whole son. And the brother didn't even take pity. So
just imagine if one of your children killed one of your children. Like, what do you do? Because that's your child. Both of them are your child. What do you do? That's a whole crying session. That's a whole
man. And then you got to think of how you frustrate. Like, dude, you ain't crying?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't mad?
Yeah.
You just gonna be quiet? Like,
and you wasn't even gonna say nothing?
You ain't gonna say, because she didn't tell her what the angel said.
Right.
So you looking like you ain't even tripping that your son killed our son, the kind-hearted one.
Yep.
So that's you already know. I can just imagine the friction in there, because if it was me, listen. It's all bad. Okay?
Yeah, and I also thought about if you're Adam and Eve, the parents, you're thinking, is this because of what I did in the garden? Yeah. It all really falls back on us, so that make you cry even more. Like, man, I ushered this into the world.
Right. I
could have just not ate that, not listened to that serpent. And ate that fruit. Now look what happens.
Look what happened. All right. And moreover, Adam knew Eve, his wife. Y'all know what the word "knew" meant. And she conceived and bare Seth. And Adam said to Eve, behold, we have begotten a son in the place of Abel, whom Cain slew. And now let us give glory and sacrifice to Elohim. Okay. And Adam begat 30 sons. You know who don't mention how many sons he had? Genesis. It just says he had many sons. Listen, but wait, there's more. I don't know if you guys have a grocery outlet where you are, but we got one. So, and 30 daughters. She did that thing 60 times.
That's 60 kids.
60. Listen, I'm gonna just say she had twins somewhere.
I hope.
Because you got to have birth 60 times. Listen, at this point, Adam, move. Get away from me. At the third child, okay?
And her 60. Body must have been in like some kind of, I guess it's new, I'm going to call it New World shape. Like, that's crazy.
Listen, I loved all my daughters, doctors, but not 60 times worth. Not to go, listen. Okay, let me I don't want to get in trouble. So listen, and he begot 30 sons and 30 daughters. Genesis do not tell you that. It just says Cain, and then, guess what? Seth is here.
Yeah.
It only highlights Seth, which I ain't mad at Seth. Not mad at him. All right. And it says, and Adam lived 930 years. That it says in Genesis. And he fell sick and cried with a loud voice and said, let all my sons come to see me, that I may see them before I die. He was real dramatic.
Your voices is killing me, but I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah. But then you got to act like you in the moment.
Right.
I'm
this
sure
is
he
exciting.
wasn't just saying, let all my sons.
No, he wasn't saying that. He,
nah,
was like, he felt it in his bowels.
Yes. He felt it in his shanana.
Yep, there you go. Because he gonna be coming in the Honda, okay? He felt it all there. Okay, he said, and he fell sick and cried out with a loud voice, let all my sons come to see me. I may see them before I die. And they all gathered, for the earth was inhabited unto 3 winds. And Seth his son said to him, my father, what is thy infirmity? And his lip quivered a little bit.
Like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Where you weak at? Right? So this lets you know that this was foreign to them, okay? Mm-hmm. He said, and Adam said unto him, great pain has seized upon me. And they said, what is pain? Like, what you talking about, Willis? What is sickness?
Just imagine. They don't even know what pain is.
They've
been here a minute.
Look, 60 sons, okay? They've been there for decades. And you mean to tell me these children don't know what pain is? That means they never experienced it. Mm-hmm. They never witnessed it. Because when he first got sick, they said, what is your weakness? Mm-hmm. Why are you weak? Like, bro, get up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is? Why
are you talking about you in pain?
I
can't even relate. Like,
what is sick?
Yeah, what you mean you sick? And they have been out of the garden. Like, but your Genesis make you to believe that right after they sinned, they was like, crippled in pain and all that. Listen, they children didn't even know pain. Mm-mm. Like, if pain walked in front of them, they'd be like, who are you? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know you not.
Yeah, and this is a whole, how old did it say it was? 900?
Yeah, 900 and what? How old was he? 930 years.
It was 930 years. And they still don't even know what pain is.
Grown, okay? Grown
with kids and kids.
You know you would look at somebody stupid if they said, like a grown person be like, what is pain? You'd be like, quit playing with me.
Yeah, you know what pain is.
You know what pain is. Stop playing.
Yeah, what is sickness? You've been sick before.
Right. Don't even play with me. Quit playing. Yeah, you too old for that.
Yeah. They have no idea.
They had no idea what he was talking about. Like, Dad, I'm serious. I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he said, and Seth answered and said to him, hast thou not remembered, my father, the tree of the garden of which thou ate from, and has been grieved us? So he's like, Dad, you don't remember about the tree that you ate from, that you know that you were grieved from? That tree, remember that? Mm-hmm. This is what it said. He said.
So we know at least he's been passing that down to his children.
Yep. He's been telling them what happened.
He told them.
At least from his account.
Yeah.
It's Eve. Listen.
Yeah.
Eve's stories are a little bit different. Okay. So he said, if therefore tell me, and I will go and bring thee fruit from the garden. For I will set dust upon my head, and I will entreat, and Yahweh will hearken to me and send his angel, and I will bring it to thee, and thy pain may be healed from thee. Listen, because it pains him to see his daddy in pain. So he's like, listen, I don't mind if I got to put dirt on my head, and tell the Most High like this story, like let him know as if he didn't know that you are in pain. Yeah, and then he gonna just tell the angel to, hey, you go into the garden, get the oil, and then give it to me. Then I'm gonna put it on you, and then problem solved.
I'll just go ask him myself.
Yeah,
I'll ask him. But that means that him and Yah had a relationship. Even though he didn't come down all the time like he used to, but they still had that relationship. He still talked to Yahuwah. So he said, let me ask him. I talked to him. I'll just go ask for you.
That's it.
And then he's going to give it to me. That part, well, we won't. I won't say what's going to happen until it happens.
So it sounds good, right? It's logic. I get it. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see what the Most High going to do. All right. So it says, and Adam said to him, nah, Seth, my son, he said, nah, Seth, but I have much sickness and pain. Seth said to him, and how has this come upon thee? Mm-hmm. So he was like, but how did you even get to this point?
Yeah.
Because he was like, I'm gonna just go and get it. He was like, nah, Seth, nah. I'm experiencing really like look, my hips, okay?
Yeah.
They don't lie, they don't shake, you know what I'm saying? They don't bring nothing to the yard, you know what I'm saying? They don't do nothing, they just in pain.
Yeah. She's just in pain, yeah.
I hope your hips don't bring the Never mind. All right. So this is what it says. So okay, the next response is, well, how did this even happen to you?
Yeah.
Right? That's a natural response. So he said, and Adam said to him, when Elohim made us, me and thy mother, because of her also I died. He gave us power to eat of every tree which is in the garden. But concerning that one, don't mess with that one. He commanded us not to eat of it. And when it drew nigh for the angels who were guarding thy mother to go up and worship Yahweh, and I was far from her, and the enemy knew that she was alone, and he gave her, and she ate of the tree. Afterwards, she gave it also unto me to eat. And Elohim was wroth with us. And Yahweh came into the garden and called me in a terrible voice and said, Adam, where art thou? I feel like it was more like thunder in the voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And why hidest thou from my face? Shall the house be able to hide itself from its builder? He like, bro, y'all
don't be playing.
You got to be kidding me. Like, I feel like he was like, are you serious?
Yeah. Are you really trying to hide from me?
I made you.
Yeah. Dude, seriously.
You doing something that you think I ain't gonna, like, bro, I see you. You right there. It's like somebody playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're in a
like a 2-year-old. Like,
like
you gotta act like you don't see him, but you right there. Yeah.
Oh, you found me. Like, bro, I created you. I knew where you were. All right. So
wait. Also, notice when they approached Eve, they knew she was alone.
Yeah.
They knew the angels. It must have been a Sabbath.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's time to worship.
It's time to worship. Listen.
It's time to worship. So the angels
was like,
it's time. It's Sabbath. But I'm sure this has happened plenty of times before. So I don't know if Eve wasn't.
She wasn't
connected. She wasn't like it's Sabbath, and what were you doing that got
you caught up?
Let them slip in. Guard. That's why we got a guard.
And she was there to. Oh man.
Yeah.
She was
because they were sitting there waiting for her to slip.
They was waiting.
Listen.
They was waiting. Okay, they was like, don't even trip.
They're like, oh, the angel's gone. Adam on the other side. Let's go.
Yeah. And listen, when he say on the other side, he was on the whole nother side.
Whole other side.
All of this stuff that your Genesis don't talk about, and my Genesis don't talk about either. We in this together, okay? All right. So he said, man, that was so good. All right. So, and if you have questions, then let us know.
Yes, please.
Look, let me see. And what did he say? He said Adam and Eve had to be teenagers.
Oh, well, they was 18.
Right?
18 years.
18 years.
2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't really a teenager, but they young.
They young.
And remember, they don't know nothing.
At all.
They didn't know nothing about no sin.
They didn't know nothing. Okay. Everything they knew was perfect. And Elohim was, okay, I said that, okay. He said, and he said to me, since thou hast abandoned my covenant, this is why covenant is so important, I have brought upon thy body 72 First off, look, one stroke is enough. I imagine that one stroke is enough because 72 of them?
72 strokes.
Listen, and then he gets real specific, okay? As if 72 ain't enough. He said the first stroke is in thy eyes. You blind, bro. All blind. The second stroke is in the hearing, deaf. And thus in turn shall all the strokes befall thee.
Wow. So first I'm going to get you in your eyes. Then it's going to be your hearing. And you know how you get older, your eyes go.
Yeah,
your
eyes
ears
go,
go. And then it just go on down.
Thank Adam for that mess. That's your, I'm telling you, that's your grandpa. That's your grandpa. He's a great, and you just follow that great all the way back.
all the way back.
Okay.
But notice he said you abandoned my covenant.
You abandoned my covenant.
See, this covenant is not new.
It's not. It's way back. This ain't nothing that we just, go back to covenant. No, this is real life. This was way before, okay? You abandoned it, and this is what he brought on him. As Adam spake these things, he groaned sore and said, what shall I do? I am in great distress, okay? And Eve also wept. Yeah, girl, move.
Yeah, you need to be crying.
Don't bring me in tears.
Yeah.
I would have had a straight attitude, okay? I'm in pain, and you got the nerve to cry about me? Okay. And Eve also wept and said to Adam, Adonai, rise up and give me half of thy pain. Stop asking for stuff that you know you can't have.
First, how he gonna give it to you?
How?
Because she still feels guilty.
You should.
Yeah. She still feels guilty that she let them creep in. I mean, it's not her fault that Adam ate the fruit too, because he knew better too. But she let him creep in. So now you still feel guilty.
The door.
Yeah.
She opened
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it, but but don't be asking me stuff that you know that's impossible, okay? Especially if I really want to give it to you and I can't. That's gonna make me even mad. In fact, I'm gonna be pissed. All right. So she said, "Give me half of thy pain, and I will." First off, she wasn't white. Sorry. She's like, "Hey, give me half of your pain, and I'll bear it for us. For it is on my account." Come on, take accountability.
Yes.
We give her that.
Yes.
It was on my account that this has happened to thee, and because of me, trouble has found you.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam said to Eve, arise and go with our son Seth near to the garden. So not in the garden, but go near it. And first off, he was like, nah, Seth, don't go. But that pain hit that body, okay? And that pain that pain started to talk to him. He's like, go.
Go see if you can make this happen.
Yeah, you entreat Elohim, okay? Entreat him. Tell him what I'm going through, okay? And Adam said to Eve, arise and go with our son Seth near to the Garden of Eden, and put dust upon thy heads and weep. Ooh, you better cry good. Mm-hmm. And entreat Elohim to have mercy upon me and send his angel to the Garden of Eden and give me of the tree out of which the oil floweth, and bring it to me, and I shall anoint myself and shall be quickened from my sickness. Ooh,
wow.
To know that that's something out there that can do that. Okay, we're
you can't get to it.
You thought, which he did. And Seth and Eve went towards the border of the garden, because remember, they can't go in. The Garden of Eden. And it came to pass when they went, Eve saw her son, and behold, a beast fought against him. And Eve wept and said, woe, it's me, right? Mm-hmm. Woe, it's me. If I come to the day of resurrection, all those who have sinned will despise me, saying, Eve has not kept the commandment of Elohim. So now she really, everything that she's gone through or done is that guilt talking. Like when I get to there, everybody gonna blame me.
Yes, that's a trip, because she says when I get to the day of the resurrection, she knows everybody coming up and everybody gonna be looking at her like, Grandma, really?
You know what?
Why you do that?
I was in labor for 19 hours.
Because of you.
I had scoliosis because of you.
All this pain.
I was blind in one eye.
Could you just have left the fruit alone?
Listen, ma'am.
And she's worried about that because she knows it's going to happen.
She knows.
She knows remember, they know Yah.
They know him. They had a relationship.
They know when he talks, he means what he's saying. There's going to be a resurrection. And look, well, at least we know we're going to see her.
Right. You know my mouth. I'm going in.
We going to see Grandma.
With respect. Yeah. I ain't going to disrespect my elders.
Because Grandma might throw it back on us and go, okay, I did that, but I wasn't there when you did such and such and such. You ain't blaming that on me.
Right. That was
I'll take the garden, but you...
You did what you wanted to do.
Sneaking out all hours, twerking.
Ooh.
That wasn't me.
That was your flesh.
That was you.
All right. Listen. So he said, so she said, has not kept the commandment of Eve. So guilt is setting in. She realized like, oh, the impact that she has done and made. It says, and she cried to the beast and said, whoa, thou wicked beast, fearest thou not to fight with the image of Elohim? Powerful.
Yes.
Powerful,
Yes.
okay? Because first off, she did not see her son. She saw her son in the image of their creator, which is how we should see one another.
Yes.
Not that old dirty bastard. You get it? Like, no, that is not an old dirty bastard.
That's what it means by we're made in his image. We're supposed to look at each other. And that's how we're supposed to treat each other.
That's how we're supposed to treat each other, right? So she upset at this beast, okay?
Yeah.
She like, no. She said, don't fight with the image of Elohim. How was thy mouth open? Mind you, she did not realize that when she took that fruit, she changed the nature of the beast.
Yes.
All the animals, because y'all got to keep in mind, the animals was coming and talking to them.
They was cool.
Everybody was like on one accord. Like, hey, you mind going there? Can you climb up to the top of that tree and get that for me?
Yep.
Don't trip, Eve. I got that. Swinging, okay? Oh.
And they messed it up for everybody. Nature and everything. So nature got like a beef.
Yes. It wasn't just with people.
Yeah. The animals got a legit beef. Like, you messed it up for me too.
Yeah. So she said, how was thy mouth open? Because she like surprised. Right? How were thy teeth made strong? Listen, your teeth used to be flat.
Yeah.
Okay. How are they made strong? Your teeth is different, right? Said, how did thou not remember thy subjection which thou served in the beginning to the image of Elohim? Talking about, how do you not remember how you come under subjection unto me?
Yeah, you don't attack me. Like I tell you what to do.
Right. When we were created, you were subject to me. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, as if the beast forgot. Like, what are you doing, sir, ma'am?
Yeah.
Close that mouth.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what he said. My part.
You love this part.
Yes, because pettiness. I love a good petty comeback, okay? Then the beast cried out to Eve and said, it is not according to us, thy violence and thy wailing, for it is upon thee. He answered it, because of thee, that the rule of the beast has gone first. So because of you,
I'm attacking your son.
I'm attacking your son.
So don't even try it.
Don't even try me. Okay? You changed the whole rule. Listen, when they said, the beast was like, when they said they changed the game, you changed the game.
Yes.
You changed
it. So don't you coming for me? Oh, no.
Okay. So he said, then he says, how was thy mouth open? You asking about my mouth? He said,
here come the petty.
She said, here come the pettiness. Okay. She said, it's a woman. Okay. It's a beast. It's a female beast. So, women. She was like, air snatch. I feel like it's a paw snatch. Okay. You asking for my mouth? How my mouth was open? Yeah. She said, how was thy mouth open to eat of the tree concerning Elohim commandment not to eat of it?
Yep. The beast even know who Elohim is.
The beast already knew what was forbidden. The beast was aware.
You not to eat it. You opened your mouth, so I'm opening mine.
The beast was like, you gonna tell me something that you didn't do? Oh, you wanted them do as I say, but not as I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ma'am, you got the wrong one. Beast was like, how was your mouth open?
Yeah.
Okay. The beast ain't having it. You ain't gonna punk this. She was like, you ain't gonna punk me.
I ain't the one.
I ain't the one or the two. I skip 3.
With the pause.
With the pause. All right. She was about to lay pause on him. Okay. Beast was ready. Okay? She already came at her with a smart remark. I like this beast, okay? Yeah. In fact, when I get up there, I'm going to ask
where the beast at?
I don't know which one, but where that beast at? I just want to slap, hand to paw, okay?
High five.
Hand to paw. Listen, the way you spoke to my grandmother, it was disrespectful, but I loved it. All right, so he said, how was thy mouth open to eat of the tree concerning which Elohim commanded thee not to eat of it? On this account, our nature also have been transformed. Now, therefore, thou canst not endure it. For I begin to reprove thee.
Yeah. So yeah.
So yeah, I can't listen. I can't change this. I can't. This is something that I gotta do. Listen.
Yeah.
So
because he's like saying you could dish it out, but you can't take it.
Right.
Look what you did to. I should be asking what you did to me. You up here talking about how I open my mouth. How you open yours?
Why too?
And make me like I didn't want to be like this. I don't want to eat your son.
Listen, but now I got an acquired taste.
Yeah.
For that dark meat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to eat cabbage and greens.
That's it. Cool. And you know it.
Apples and whatever, pineapples and mangoes.
Ooh, yes.
I didn't want your son.
Listen, I didn't want no seasoned meat. Okay.
No. I didn't want no blood.
Right. Now you changed the whole.
You did this to me.
You did it. Suck it up, Buttercup.
And you better be glad I ain't eating you.
Right. You should. You lucky I'm after this image of Elohim and not you. Okay. So it said, and Seth said to the beast, "Close thy mouth and be silent and stand off from the image of Elohim until the day of judgment." So he's like, "Listen, enough. Don't be talking to my mama crazy.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth. And the mouth gets small. Close your goddamn mouth before I hit you." Y'all know how y'all talk when your mouth, your teeth stay together.
Yeah.
That's perfection right there.
Yeah. He
That's
came at him
he came at her.
I'm the man.
Shut up. And go home. All right. So he said, and the beast said to Seth, "Behold, chill out. I stand off from the image of Elohim." And she went to her dwelling place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the beast was like, listen, chill out, ma'am, sir. It's cool. I don't even want to bite you no more. You didn't mess up my appetite anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not coming for Seth. Because see, now he realizes, because Seth has taken control.
Yep.
Of hit, because like we each have to take control of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we're gonna how we're gonna be under the covenant, so to speak.
Yeah.
Seth still knew, even though everything's messed up, you're still subject to me. Yep. The animal kingdom is still below me. So what I'm gonna need you to do, Miss Thing, is back up from my mama.
Right, back up.
I'm saying okay, you said that to my mom, and you're right. Mm-hmm. But you ain't finna talk to her like that.
Not no more.
Go home.
She was like, okay, listen, bro, calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we still train elephants and all that kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, okay. And Seth went, let me see. Okay, so, and Seth went with Eve unto the border of the garden, because again, they can't go in. And they wept there and entreated Elohim to send his angel and give them the oil of salvation. And Elohim sent the great prince, Michael, again. And he said to Seth, "Man of Elohim, weary not thyself with the prayers concerning the tree which floweth with oil to anoint thy father." Listen, this is funny to me, okay? And I do mean it in the ha way. Because he was like...
It is funny.
He was like, listen, don't... Save your tears, okay?
Yeah.
Save your stories, your sob stories. We already know about the oil that you trying to get for your daddy. Uh-huh. Listen, he ain't getting it.
Yeah. Nope, the answer is no.
It's a whole no. Not even a half, a little bit. It's a whole entire no. It's a no for us.
You're not getting it.
Mm-mm. It's a no.
So stop praying.
Right. Stop crying. Again, suck it up, Buttercup. All right. This is what he told this grown man. He said, "For it shall not be given to thee." We ain't giving it to you. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving it to you. It wasn't told for me to give it to you. But in the end of days, mm-hmm. Then shall all flesh be raised up from Adam till that great day. All that shall be of the holy people. Then shall the joys of the Garden of Eden be given to them, and Elohim shall be in their midst. Mm-hmm. And they shall no longer sin before his face, for the evil heart shall be taken from them, and there shall be given them a heart understanding the good and to serve Elohim alone. And thou return to thy father. Now you can go ahead and go back to your daddy, mm-hmm. For his days are fulfilled to die. And moreover, he shall have 3 days, and his soul shall go forth. Thou shalt see the terror of it ascending. Mm-hmm. So listen, you can go back home, tell your daddy he got 3 days, and one of them 3 days he gonna die, and you gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that oil is not leaving nowhere until the end of days, when all of us are gonna be there together. We all gonna be there with Granddaddy Adam when he finally get the oil.
That's it. We all gonna be there.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Bro. I know it was like 3 days to get here on feet, okay, but you're gonna have to take them 3 days and
mosey on back.
Go back.
You should have said that prayer while you was at home. I could have saved you the trip.
I could have saved you the trip. You could have just went in and said, listen, if I'm thinking about, since it was a relationship, like, you know what, Father, I'm thinking about going to see you. He would have told you, nah, don't do that.
You're not getting it.
Your daddy just gonna be mad. Because now he's expecting it. You know, when
maybe you can get it.
Right, maybe
you didn't do nothing.
Yes.
I did it. I messed up. Yeah.
So hope is there now. Because I sent them out.
Hope.
They went to go get this. I'm about to be okay. Just endure a little bit longer.
Yeah, but Adam already knew.
He did.
When he seemed like he already told you. Like, first of all, the son got to come first. Even though I know y'all thought it was like Cain and Abel, but you saw it wasn't none of them that was going to, do the squashing the serpent head. But all this stuff has to happen. And he told Adam, this in the other book, we're going to read that one next, how it's going to be 52 weeks. So stop asking. You're going to be asleep. It's going to be, and it's 52 weeks of Yah's time. And his day is 1 day as 1,000 years. It's and he already told him, you're not getting back into this garden. But look, this is prophecy right here. Way in the beginning, Adam even knew. Eve even knew there was going to be a resurrection, and all the children were coming up.
Yep, all the children.
They knew that.
Yes, listen.
See, this is why they keep stuff from us.
This is why this is not in your regular Bible, but that's why we bring you this stuff towards story time, because we like to talk and tell not even a story, but this is really true events.
Yes.
We're gonna not go into the next verse because it's 41 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're gonna have to finish tomorrow. No, that's a whole lie. Monday. That was a lie on accident, by the way. Try not to lie on purpose. But that was a lie. But Monday at 7 p.m. we're gonna have Auntie Shelly on the beat back with us, if you can, and we're gonna go back and see what happened. What happened when he took that trip back home? Because this is why I like to say.
On the road again.
Right. This is where you thought came in. With the whole point. You thought. That meant. Well, listen, it's time to us to close the Bible. I'd like to say thank you for joining us for story time. And I hope that you enjoyed the story of the true event of the book of Adam and Eve. Our grandparents. Listen, they was cutting up, and you ain't heard nothing yet.
And see how this makes them real. The Genesis account, but you don't see no emotion. And now in these, but you see the emotion.
You see the emotion because
what they were going through.
He's like, nah, son, don't even go. He's like, nah, Dad, but I'm gonna go. He's like, all right. And then that pain hit his body. Oh, listen,
you go.
Eve, ma'am, stop crying. Go with him. Put some dirt on your face. Both of y'all, not just one. You put some dirt on your face too, and tell him how I'm in pain. Listen, you saw all of that, and you're going to see even more on Monday at 7 p.m. Bye.
Bye.